Hi guys, it is Friday, January 8th, 2016. This is my fourth attempt at recording this morning. And the last attempt, I was on my way to the moon and I decided to turn on the in-game music and it crashed the game and crashed the recording. So we're just going to try again, which is fine. Still getting the hang of these recording things. So just for fun, I'm going to show you guys one of my old ships. My original save file, if you noticed, was called Space Pig. And one of my first rockets is called Deep Space Pig. I just thought that was hilarious when I was making it. I don't know why. Yep, you might recognize this one from the other video. Basically, when it turned into Moon Zero TAC Revision 1 through 4, these got replaced by these on the side, and I got more Delta V. Anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys. You know, I could just add a docking port right there and convert this whole thing. But, you know, it doesn't take long to build these things, and I like to make them purpose-built, so... no, we don't want that. We want this one. Wait, 1.4. Oh, that's actually an older... Yeah, my numbering convention, that should have been 1 point, or 0.9 or 1.0, and this is 1.1. Okay. So the 0.1 is because I added these little boosters right here. When those weren't there, these tanks were hitting this when they departed on version 1.0. Anywho, so let's launch this guy. So yeah, this ship has the new docking. Why is it doing this to me? It has the new docking Moonlander style, so it should work better. I just have to line up. Oh, that's the one I just launched that the game crashed when I was adjusting the volume. So that's how far I got. Okay. Oh, you know what? The moon's in a pretty good spot right now. But, I'm going to fast forward it around. We really want the moon to be right about there when we launch. So I'm going to fast forward it, and I'll probably pause the game until it's made its way all the way around to where I want it to be. But if I get it on the first try... Oh look, that rocket came in and crashed. RIP whoever was on there. It was Carmina or something like that. Press F to pay respects. Sorry, I should record some Eve. I need to resubscribe to Eve. That's a really big meme in Eve. It's basically anytime anybody dies, someone will write RIP, and then a bunch of people will write F. So, okay, that's right where we want to be to launch. Don't go any further. Okay. Now, let's try this out. Full power. Turn on. We don't need SAS. Whoa, look at that thing. That's from fast forwarding. The physics don't really like it, I think. Okay. There she goes. I've got some cool planes I could show you guys. I've done quite a different amount of experimental type aircraft. I made one that I tried to make like a helicopter, where it's two wings joined together in the middle facing the opposite direction. And they spin up quite fast, but it never lifts off the ground, so I guess the physics isn't, you know, obviously 100% realistic, or else they would get to a speed where they would lift off. Woo, look at those go. Cool. Okay. Let's turn off SAS. Actually, we want to keep it on. This rocket is not the most... I have trouble with these tall rockets. When the fuel gets used up in the bottom, they get top heavy and they flip over. Which is why I added those side tanks instead of making it even longer and bigger. with a larger stage. Because I really just wanted to make it where it's small, a rocket, then bigger, and then a rocket, and then even bigger, and then a bigger rocket, you know? But when I do that, it just becomes too top-heavy. Okay, gotta be careful with this turn. Almost lost control there. Once we get into orbit, we'll be stable. In 27,000 meters, we should be in orbit pretty soon. Let's see here. Want to make our way to the 45-degree tick mark. Oh, there's the orbit. Okay, 35,000 looks like is when that happens. There's no really clear defined outer space point. I mean, maybe there are officially used numbers, but you know, it's a gradient. It never is you're in space on one side, you're on Earth on the other side. No, it just slowly less and less air and oxygen until there's hardly any. So I know that some of the... Oop. I should pause this and make... Yeah, I should play with him. I want to show you guys Insurgency co-op, so I can pause this and save it, probably. Man. Can I? Wonder if I could... If I save this, will I be here? Yeah, I will. Okay. I'm just gonna save this. Pause it here and save it. Alright guys, I am back. Oh, this looks like it's happening in real time, so I better get going quickly. What is this? Moon 1.1? Let's jump on board and resume. So yeah, 123 interrupted our flight yesterday, but we got some good Insurgency video. So, and this resumed successfully, so I'm pretty happy. I was watching the Insurgency videos, my latest one, Buriz Co-op Part 2, less talking, more winning, and I noticed my keyboard is quite loud. It's not so much an issue in KSP, although you can probably still hear it, but in a shooter like that, this rocket is not very stable. Power it up. In a shooter like that, you really have to, you know, you're pounding the keys a lot, doing, running around and stuff, and you can really, since the microphone's sitting on the same table as the keyboard, it's going donka donka dunk 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 dunk, and you hear all the, it's kind of annoying, so I've put a hat underneath my microphone stand in hopes that it will deaden those impact noises. We will find out. Fancy little RCS separation technique there, boys. Alright, let's power up this engine and see how our lunar lander does this time. See if we can make it. See, I power up and the whole thing starts turning to the left a little, and now it's tilting back down to the right. I remember in the last, I don't remember exactly when. Looks like this might line up nicely. In the last, I forget when, in the last 6 months or a year or so, there's an update to Kerbal Space Program where they changed the physics. And I know some of the arrow got changed to be a little more realistic, a little more punishing, because you used to be able to do ridiculous stuff, like entering the atmosphere and not getting burned up or exploded. I don't know if that powering up and twisting the rocket's related to that physics update or not, but it might be. Alright, looks like this is lining up pretty good. Yes, it is. Ooh, we want to power down, because it grows very quickly. I'm not going to say exponentially, because people will tell me I'm wrong. But the closer it gets, the faster it grows. So you want to just be very careful. Actually, this is kind of a nicer view. Look at that. I think this is going to be a nice mission. boys. I don't know. I sort of live in the middle of nowhere, and the locals here have a bit of an accent that I can speak at will, or I can speak normally. And, you know, I'm kind of near the Canadian border, Canada, and I love the Trailer Park Boys, watched all those. Their accent is sort of similar to our local accent, and sometimes it's just fun to talk like that. So that's where that comes from. Looks like the moon is not... We did not time our launch, but that's okay. We'll just go roundy round one more... Well, probably a lot more than one more time. Let's keep going around until we line up again. Let us line up for a positive burn. Let's extend our solar magic panel. Is it right there? In there? Somewhere around there. I'll find it. We're not running out of energy yet. See, it's using a little bit to turn, but I'll be okay. Still got plenty. As soon as I turn on this rocket, charge right back up. Okie doke. Alrighty then. Let's turn on our stability. Let's check our map. We just want to burn enough to get it back around Kerbin without striking the surface. Actually, the other day I was playing and I made an orbit that was big enough to go around, but there was a little bit of drag, and the orbit deteriorated very quickly. So you really have to make sure you clear the atmosphere. So I think you want, I don't know, 200,000 or 300,000 is pretty safe, I'd say. Although I'm not positive. It seems like when you're launching, with the atmospheric effects, I can't remember now, but it seems around, no, 35,000 meters, that's when you hit space. So 300,000 should be more, 400,000 should be plenty. Let's extend our solar panel, our singular solar panel, which is basically there in case for emergencies when we need to use some these things, not this thing, stabilizers, torque wheels. If we run out of rocket fuel and we need to spin around the torque wheels, and that's basically what the panel's for. Also, so I got my moon landing lights, so I can keep those on without worrying about running out of power. Alright, let's see, SAS is off, very good. Let's fast forward. Whoa, buddy! That's not what I instructed. You have to be very careful. Okay, so this is going to be, this may or may not be a great success. Let's find out. What's going to happen here? Looks like it might work out. Obviously not the most energy efficient route to the moon, but I am not playing for efficiency, as a Redditor pointed out. Since I spent 500 and some odd thousand on a moon lander, and he got to the moon for 25,000, order of magnitude less than my price, and then cut in half after that, so, you know. Alright, what we want to do now is, actually, that path just like that might be... Oh no, since we have the new style, we actually want to get a stable orbit, don't we? We're not going straight to the moon with this whole thing. Okay. It looks like it's approaching very quickly. It might be out of luck here. What I want to do... I need to... Why is it... Okay, that's why, because it's fast forwarding. I couldn't control anything. There we go. Okay. I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's, I just want to figure out which direction burning that way is. I want to get it more that way. And, okay, so this is retrograde of the yellow line. We want to find the blue one. And, you know what? I think I just want to go this way. just by the looks of the planet from here and what the map shows. Let's see. Like if I look straight down at my ship, that doesn't help, does it? Yeah, I sort of want to go. Okay, see, this is the WASD is really not intuitive once you start getting different camera angles. Okay, now, what is this pink thing? I don't know. Oh look, there's the blue one I was looking for. Yeah, this is not, I'm not a space expert. Just playing for fun. So this is, well, you know what? We can find out, can't we? Just by doing a little burn and seeing what happens. Yeah, so that's increasing my speed. So this is the direction I'm going right now for the moon. And what I want to do is go slightly leftward than this, but I don't know what left is in space. God, this is confusing. What if I spin this around? So this is oriented in a somewhat organized fashion with the horizon on the where it should be. Okay, I'm just going to go to the left of this, and I'm going to see what that burn does for us. Where's the moon? I don't know. I think I actually want to go to the right, because I think we want to go this way. So let's try that. That pink thing, I'll have to find out what that means at some point. Okay, are we going to expand our... I think we're expanding our circle here. Yeah, we are, so that's working. So what we want to do is actually get 90 degrees from that. So here's 225, so we want to go like, I don't know, something up around here? Maybe that's what this pink guy is for. Maybe that's what the pink guy is for. Since it's right on the horizon, actually, that would make sense. See, I like to learn by experimentation sometimes. It's more fun that way. Alright, how's this gonna do for us? Let's turn up our power here. Yeah, see, that's shaping up nicely. Okay. I actually want to, if we turned more, you know, I don't know. If we turned more, we actually want to decelerate along with, oh, see, this moved as we want to go a little bit past it, so I want to slow down the trajectory as well as turn out from the moon. So maybe something like, God, I'm so bad at this. I have no idea what's going on. This is my first new lunar lander style, so give me a break. I've never done it. Orbiting is hard. For me. Maybe not for everybody else, but it's a special challenge for my mind. My special mind. Okay. Let's keep... let's go retrograde for a bit, which is right there. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, we want to sort of be between retrograde and burning tangent away, so I don't know how this camera is working, but I think I'm looking at the bottom, like this, because we're going up. I don't know. This way. We're going up this way. Okay, if this ship is like this, and this camera is like this, is that what we're doing? Yeah, that just seems about right, like that. Okay. Let's do a little more, okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You know what? Let's just shut off our burn and get to that periapsis. Right there. And then we'll go retrograde from there, and that should bring our orbit around. No problem. 100,000, that's pretty, it's not clearing the moon by a whole lot. But, it should be enough, since there's no atmosphere. As long as you don't hit the thing, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, the ship is not behaving like I want. Oh, I see. If I look at this here, the WASD orientation always works. I see. So I was looking at the ship and I was trying to use... Because when you launch, the D key, the right key, does make your ship go right when you're looking at just your ship and not this, so it makes sense when you launch. Okay, so what we're going to do is turn off SAS. We're going to fast forward and reach our periapsis. Not too fast. We don't want to pass it and mess up. Ooh, fancy space noises. I like it when the game decides to play that part because it's like something amazing is happening. Let's put on the amazing music. Ooh, look how amazing that moon is. Alright. Almost there. See, this is, I think we're slowing... I think the closer we get to this, the slower it becomes. Which is the opposite of the apoapsis. Okay, so we're right. Getting pretty close there. Now we can make our turn. Okay, we don't want the yellow one. We want the blue one. See, if astronauts had this information, it would be much easier for them to fly. If they could fast forward and everything. It takes ages to get there in real life. Okay, that's... oh yeah, we don't want that either because that's yellow. Okay, so I think... okay, we're gonna have to go off of the equator, I think, to find our blue circles. There's one. That is, I believe that's a speeding up one, because there's 4 ticks on it. Oh no, that looks like it appears to be retrograde. That's what we want. So let's see if we can angle ourselves. 5, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, we're slowing down. This is completely not intuitive to me because it looks like... I'm really confused. Why are we rocketing away from the moon? I don't know. We just want to slow down. Yeah, that's not... No, that's speeding us up, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I don't know why I was slowing down at first when I rocketed that way. That's what I thought, that when there's 4 dashes, that's speeding up direction. Positive grade, whatever the space terms are. Here's retrograde. That's what we really want. Okay. I believe we've passed our periapsis, which is bad news. This could be another failed... No, I could just undock here and land and try to come back up before this thing flies off. That could be an option. I was thinking of that before, but really ideally we want to just get a nice orbit. Let's do it right this time. Let's do it the right way. Okay, now I'm speeding up also. So... okay, I'm just gonna do what I think is right instead of following these marks. I think we want to... I think slowing down is this way. I guess we do want to follow the yellow one. I don't really know. I don't know. I thought that the colors corresponded to the different orbits. And I'm not really interested in the Kerbin orbit. I'm really interested in this blue moon escape. But that blue one didn't seem to be working out for me. This one seems... yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. I want to bend this thing around. Make myself a circle. Very good. That's what we want right there. Yes. Nice. Okay. We are in business. Alright. Perfect. Not the nicest looking orbit, but we can... Okay, we actually want to stop because it's getting too close. Right there. What we can do is... fast forward to our abscisses. First our apoapsis, then our periapsis. And find... Okay, this is really... Okay, that's why it's so weird. Look at that. It's not... this is... We are not planar with the solar system. This is our new plane. So actually that wasn't getting that close. Okay. So... let's get around to the too fast. Let's get around to our periapsis and bring in our apoapsis end of the orbit a bit. If these guys were in real life, they'd be like, weird. What are you doing? We've been orbiting the moon for like a year. You suck at giving commands. Okay. Now, right meow, we want to... Yeah, see, Jebediah's happy though. He's a good guy. He doesn't care how long it takes to get there, as long as we get there. I guess I should do a video of rescuing the guy, I think it was Bob from my first video, who made it so close. But, yeah, see, there's... Oh no. Did he make it back? I don't know. I'll have to check in on that at some point. I thought he was still orbiting. Stuck to... Oh, we want to pay attention, though. We want to pay attention. I'm so poor I can't pay attention. Good thing I didn't have the thrusters on very high. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Bring that apoapsis right in here. I love listening to music when I play these games, but with the YouTube copyright stuff, I can't just put on my music like I normally do. I'll have to find some way to listen to music while I play this. I'm not sure what's going to happen. The game music is sort of alright, but I don't know, I'm a huge music fan, and I just really like listening to music, all different kinds of music a lot. And so the game music is a little bit weak sometimes, compared to, like, I don't know, just other artists that I really like listening to. Anyway, SAS, we're almost there, I think. Just want to bring this in a little more, get it nice and roundy round. Roundy round the moon. Oh, that's looking nice there. Oh, slow down. It's flipping. We don't want it to flip. There. I'd say that's good enough. Close only counts and horseshoes and hand grenades, so... Alright, let's try our magical new undocked feature. Decouple node. Dun dun dun. Outer space is cool. Alright. RCS little boost here. Oh. It stopped me as soon as it started me. Oh, because the SAS. So it's... There we go. Alright. Where's our lights? There's one. We are on the dark side of the moon, so our solar panel may not be helping us. It is in fact not helping us. But look at that, it's lit up. But maybe we will land on the light side still. Okay, if I fast forward, will I run into my own ship? No, I don't think so. Let's see what happens. There she goes. Okay. There she goes. Now we just want to Let's see, let's get up to here. Well, if we start our retrograde burn here, maybe we'll land somewhere like that to be on the light side. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. Right about there. Okie doke. RCS is on by mistake. Hopefully we didn't... I don't think it used it up. Let's see. Nope, still got plenty of fuel. Okie doke. Ooh, this thing turns so easily now without that big rocket on it. Okay. We want retrograde burn, which is that one? No, that one... I guess they both have 3 tabs, but on the retrograde, they're like this. They're more triangular, and they're not 90 degrees apart. So... Oh, we don't have our engines on. Whoop. Okay. What just happened? Is there out of gas? Oh no, did I make it this far with no... Why? 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 Oh, this is out? And this is out? What happened? Was it transfer? Jesus, why did these... Oh, did the fuel go through my coupler? Oh man. What a disappointment that is. Jebediah. We made it so close once again. Wow. That kind of sucks. No, it's our... Maybe we can make it back still. Where is the floaty thing? What is that? Is that a planet? Where is... Does it not show... Are we fast forwarding? No. Okay. What's all this up here? Jesus. Docking, staging, docking, orbital map. Docking? Can we dock? Where is our, Okay. Shit. That's not good. I guess we have RCS. What are we gonna do? Can we... So we accelerated away, but we don't know which direction we were pointing when we did accelerate away, or else we could... Well, we're gonna have to do some experiments, and let's try to figure out what's going on with the fuel. Oh wait, I just saw it. Where was it? Did you see that up there? There it is. So it would be nice if it showed that on the map. Anyway, I wonder if it would be easier to leave the orbiter in geostationary orbit. I'm just not sure. I guess I'll have to do some research and figure out how you find out where your ship is to come back to when you land on the moon and come back to it. So let's just let's revert. Okay, we can't. Can we end this flight? Or why can't we end it? I guess we can just go to the space center and I think when I load this ship again, it will. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure it'll let me load it, so it doesn't really matter what is still left in space or not. Okay, yeah, 1.4. That was a mistake naming that. That was really like an intermediate version below 1.1. Okay. What is going on? Okay, so these were aerodynamic tanks. They never had fuel. That's full. That's full. I've got the fuel lines going from these extra tanks to the center, and then from the center to these external to get to these rockets. Why was it empty? Let's try a quick... I'm gonna decouple the stages before they run out of fuel just to get to my last stage and see if it's out of fuel by the time I get to it again. Not really sure what's going on there. We'll make it to the moon someday. Someday. Maybe, if we're lucky. Oh, that was fun. Okay, that didn't damage anything somehow. Let's turn this guy down. Alright, let's put on SAS, turn down the rockets a bit. Now let's see what's happening with our... Look at that! It's going through... It must be going through the coupler. Oh man. So I don't... we are gonna have to... Okay, we're gonna have to... do something about that. Maybe run a fuel line from this tank up to this middle one to return it after it goes down? I don't know. But let's test out this stage, because I haven't tested it out anyway. So the next one should release these. See, those are draining like normal. This should be full. Yep. And then these are getting fuel from the full one. And then when I hit space, these ones should launch off without hurting anything. Good. So those are for going down to the moon. And then I can eject them when I come back up, so I don't need to carry extra weight. And so yeah, it looks like... That's strange. I guess we're still learning about docking. I thought I had it figured out, but no, I didn't. So, we're gonna have to figure out that fuel issue. In the meantime, I just want to show you something that's I always found fun in this game. Real quick. The fastest rocket in the game. It's probably different now with all the mods and updates that have come out. But if you just get... Okay, so first we need a command pod. Don't freeze on me, game. Okay. We'll just use the standard MK1. We're gonna put on a solid rocket booster. And wherever it may be. Bear with me here, I may have to pause. Search through all these parts. I'm kind of confused. I thought it was... Okay, I have to pause. Okay, I found it about 2 seconds after I paused it. It's right there. This is probably the highest power to weight ratio that I know of in this game. If you've ever launched a really big rocket that has just enough power to get off the pad and just slowly lifts off, this is about as opposite as you can get to that. They might have changed it. I thought it was faster before. Still pretty fast. I'm already at 5,000 meters. 1,000 meters per second. Yeah, look at that. That thing just flies. Oh yeah, that heat thing is new. That didn't used to happen. So that must be part of the update I was talking about. So, yeah, I'll have to figure out that fuel, and see you next time. Real quick update, guys. Well, it's not really an update. I'm going to put it on the end of the last video where I was confused and failed that mission. So I went and I did some research online and I found a mod that allows you to control your fuel flow more effectively, and then I installed it, and then when I launched the game it said it was incompatible. But I went and I wanted to see if it would work anyway, so I clicked on the docking port, and look at that, enable crossfeed. It was disabled, or it was enabled before, and I disabled it. Also, this port, I enabled the staging, which is nice. It adds a, instead of right-clicking to undock, it just decouples like a normal decoupler in a stage. So I turned off fuel cross flow, and I made it a stage there, so you don't have to click on it to undock it. And I think that was just built into the game. I don't think that's part of the mod at all. And yeah, so in the future also, I'm going to test all my ships before I get all the way to the moon, just to test each stage, you know, to make sure they all work like they are intended to. So that's it, and we'll try again with this ship next time.